Friends, whenever we hear the word magic, the first things that come into the mind are a broom, a wand, a hat crooked at the tip, and possibly a scar in the shape of lightning. Needless to say, I'm talking about the Harry Potter book series. Hello friends, I'm Samriddhi Banerjee and welcome to my channel The Mad Reader. In this video, I'm going to review the whole Harry Potter book series, narrate a short biography of J.K. Rowling and answer to 3 most important FAQs that you need to keep in mind while buying any book of the Harry Potter series. As the stories are very long, breathtaking, and the most minute things give way to the actual heart of the mystery, I considered it unfair to make the audiobooks of these stories and take away your opportunity to include these valuable and must have assets in your book collection. The basic things that one must know in order to become a good Harry Potter series fan are that there are 7 books in this series written by J.K. Rowling, and in every story, Harry Potter, a good wizard, is the hero and Lord Voldemort, the bad wizard, also known as the Dark Lord, is the villain. The names of these 7 books are number 1, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Number 2, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Number 3, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Number 4, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Number 5, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Number 6, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Number 7, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. A film dedicated to each Harry Potter book is made, and for the last book, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, 2 films are made. Well, dear weary listeners, I reward your patience by certifying you as a good Harry Potter series fan. Just joking. Now for the inner more details. Harry Potter is the only child of Lily and James Potter, and in the first book, he is also referred to as the boy who lived. Before knowing the reason for this absurd name, you must know that without supporting the Dark Lord or Voldemort, as I'm going to call him, it was not possible to survive in those days. Now, the reason for this absurd name was that when Voldemort went to their house in the Godric's Hollow to finish them off, as the Potters were non supporters of him, a curious thing happened. Although Lily and James Potter died, Harry survived and was left with only a lightning shaped scar. Thus, Harry was an orphan who lived with the Dursleys, who were his uncle and aunt from his mother's side. These Dursleys were muggles or non magical folk who tried in vain to stop Harry from attending Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. At Hogwarts, there are 4 houses into which the students are divided, namely Gryffindor founded by Godric Gryffindor, Hufflepuff founded by Helga Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw founded by Rowena Ravenclaw, and Slytherin founded by Salazar Slytherin. At Hogwarts, Harry's best friends were Ron Weasley and Hermione Granger. Harry Potter's rival in Hogwarts was Draco Malfoy. And with this, friends, you are certified as a very good Harry Potter series fan. But still, you haven't become a prized and rare Harry Potter series fan, and the only way by which you can become one is to read all the books. There are numberless characters in this series, and it is not possible to name them all. My favorite character in the Harry Potter series is Severus Snape. Write the name of your favorite character in the comments section. Well, friends, enough reviewing is done. Now, let me tell you something about the author J.K. Rowling. I am narrating this short biography of J.K. Rowling from a book called World's Greatest Writers. In this book, you can get the biographies of many other great writers. The link to the Amazon webpage from where you can buy this book at a reasonable price is given in the description. So, let's start. J.K. Rowling. J.K. Rowling is one of the best selling authors today. She is the creator of the Harry Potter fantasy stories, one of the most popular books and film franchises in the world. Joanne Rowling was born on July 31st, 1965 in Yate, Gloucestershire, England, to Peter James Rowling and Anne Rowling. Jo wanted to be a writer from very early age. She wrote her first book at the age of 6. It was a story about a rabbit called Rabbit. At the age of 11, she wrote her first novel about 7 cursed diamonds and their owners. She pursued her studies at the University of Exeter and graduated with a BA in French and Classics. After she graduated in 1986, she moved to London. Her first job was at Amnesty International as a researcher. The idea for Harry Potter came to her in 1990 on a train ride to London. Soon she began to plan out all 7 books of the series. It took Rowling 5 years to plan out everything before she started writing Philosopher's Stone, the first book of the series. In 1991, Rowling moved to Portugal and worked as an English teacher. In her free time, she would work on her book. In 1993, Rowling moved to Scotland with her daughter and finished the first 3 chapters of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Soon, she completed her first draft for Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. To support her family, she continued to work as a teacher in city schools. In 1995, in hope of publishing her book, she met Christopher Little literary agents. Rowling's work was rejected by 12 publishing companies. However, in 1996, one of the publishers wrote back to her and asked to see the rest of the story. Finally, Bloomsbury published Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone in 1997. She used the name J.K. Rowling for her book. The same year, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone was auctioned to Scholastic Incorporation. In 1998, Rowling's book won the Nestle Smarties Book Prize for Children's Book of the Year. Her book sequel, titled Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, came out in 1998. It became an instant success and was very well received by the readers. Warner Brothers purchased the rights of the first 2 books to turn the series into movies. The first movie was released in 2001 by Warner Bros. In 1999, the third book, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, was released. This book also won the Smarties Prize. Rowling is known as the first author to win the prize 3 times in a row. In 2001, Rowling published 2 small companion books, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, and Quidditch Through the Ages. Queen Elizabeth II of England made Rowling an officer of the Order of the British Empire. The University of Exeter made her an honorary Doctor of Letters in 2000. Rowling is a humanitarian and donates money to various charities. She supports the institutions, Comic Relief, and One Parent Families. In the year 2008, The Tales of Beedle the Bard was published in aid of her international children's charity. In 2002, the next film of the series, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, was also released. Another book of the series, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, came out on the following year, followed by Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince in 2005. In 2006, she was named as the most significant living British writer by the Book magazine and the second richest female entertainer in the world by Forbes. In 2007, Rowling finished Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows book in a hotel room in Scotland. The book became the fastest selling book of all time as soon as it was released. For her exceptional work, Rowling was awarded the British Books Lifetime Achievement Award, Edinburgh Award, and the South Bank Show Outstanding Achievement in the Arts Award. In 2012, she launched the digital company Pottermore for her fans. The website includes news, features, and articles, as well as content by J.K. Rowling herself. Apart from the Harry Potter series, her other works also gained popularity. In 2012, The Casual Vacancy was released. It was translated into more than 40 languages and even made into a TV show. Her other works of adult fiction are The Silkworm 2014 and The Career of Evil 2015. Rowling's writings were also successful because of her target audience. She wrote two types of novels, ones aimed at children and others for adults. Soon, everyone in the world recognized her for her writing. In 1992, Rowling married Portuguese journalist Jorge Arantes. However, the couple separated in 1993. She is a mother of three children. Now let us move on to the three FAQs or frequently asked questions that I promised for. Which publication house has published the actual and unabridged version of Harry Potter series? Answer: as you have heard in J.K. Rowling's biography, Bloomsbury is the publication house that has published the actual and unabridged version of the Harry Potter series. Question number 2. Which book of Bloomsbury Harry Potter series to buy? Answer: this question varies according to your budget. If you have ever tried to buy any book of Harry Potter series, you must have noticed that there are two types of books with different front and back covers, and the price of one is more compared to the other one. Actually, both the books have the same and unabridged version, and the only difference between the two books is that one with the higher price contains pictures of different characters, and the one with the lower price is for sale only in the Indian subcontinent. All the links of both types of Harry Potter series books are given in the description. Question number 3 and the last question is: what is the difference between watching a film and reading a book of the Harry Potter series? Answer: there are many differences between watching a cinema and reading a book of the Harry Potter series. Firstly, the thoughts and emotions felt by the characters can be described in the book, whereas in the film, one has to notice the change of expression to understand the thoughts and emotions. For example, in the book, it can be written that Harry thought so and so, but in the film, it cannot be expressed. Secondly, as I have said earlier, the stories are very big and it is not possible to show all those details in the film. For example, in the book of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, in the 17th chapter, namely The Man with Two Faces, it was written that Harry knew that Quirrell couldn't touch him without suffering terrible pain, and so Harry held on Quirrell's arm until the blinding pain in his scar and exhaustion made him faint. A very engaging and quite a long fight took place between Professor Quirrell and Harry Potter. But on the other hand, in the film it is shown that Harry lost consciousness when Voldemort's shadow passed through his body. And lastly, in my opinion, the excitement which you feel by reading the book cannot be felt by seeing the film. Well friends, that is all for this video. Hope you liked it. Thank you. Friends, do not forget to click on the like button and subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon. Also share my videos to your friends and relatives. And finally, do write out your valuable opinions in the comments section as it helps me to get motivated and improve my videos.